Okay, so I made a dumb car. Time to make a slightly smarter car. I bought this Arduino four-wheel drive kit from eBay for like $30, and it didn't come with a manual. And so here's all the stuff that came with it. A lot of sensors, some interesting acrylic thing. What I could tell, you put the motors on it like this.
Oh, you want to look at 2 seconds?
And none of the wires were connected to the motors. Okay, cool. So, cue me learning how to solder things. Soldering is fun, people. Just do it in a well-ventilated area. That's the top, I guess. These things look really boring, so I decided to spray paint them. I have red and white spray paint because all my rockets are red and white. What if the top was white and the bottom was red? Wouldn't that be cool? Okay. There were just like various random puzzle pieces to try to fit the motors onto this thing so that the wheels could fit through the little wheel wells. I really did not show exactly the process behind finding it out because it just took a lot of screwing and unscrewing. Yeah, I found out that that stuff comes off, but it left spray painting. It left a really cool reddish hue on them, on the acrylic parts. I decided instead to go spray paint the wheels. I shouldn't have cut my nail. Boom. What was I saying? Oh yes, there was just this random puzzle that I had to figure out which direction the screws should go, and it was just a lot of screwing and unscrewing. You had to shove a bunch of wires into very few holes. So I decided you could solder the wires together, or I found it out, and they fit into the holes much, much better.
Yay!
Yeah. So there's the bottom. A day later, and the wheels were dry, and they are now red and white, because those are the only colors that I have. The wheels fit great. Okay, here's the top part in the Arduino. And a servo that I guess you put the eyeballs on top of so that it could spin around and try to look at its surroundings. There was a little acrylic plate and a little like housing mechanism for the eyeballs. I didn't show it here, but it wasn't quite the right size, so I had to use the soldering iron to like melt the plastic and so it could fit the eyeballs. And the screws didn't fit in here, so I had to pull out the hot glue gun. But yeah, hot glue guns for the win. Although I don't think it worked in this situation. I had to go back and duct tape it, but that's fine. Some trial and error with the connectors, and voila! Put the top on. Made a little program for it to go forwards and backwards. Hooray! Attached it up to this Machinio. It turns out it needs more than 5 volts in order to run the motors. So. Alright, I had to get these batteries. They are 18650 batteries. They came from eBay as well. So they're 3.7 volts each, so I needed to attach 2 of them to get to the 5 to 7 volts I needed for the motors. That was terrifying. I came up with a method so that that wouldn't happen again. There's the switch there. It came with the kit, but it doesn't quite fit into anything. But that's okay, I'll just duct tape it, I guess. And so I soldered the switch to the battery. Any excuse to pull out the old soldering iron? No. Alright, and there she is. Her name is Francesca. This rover is pretty much ready to roll. Oh, we found out that I was trying to make the tires go a little bit slower, and I had to mess around with the pins because not all pins on an Arduino are analog. Here we go, here's a trial.
Wow, it doesn't like grass.
Trial number 2.
Yes, yes. Go. No. Yes, that's right. Okay, it just go.
There she is.
Rover versus garbage can. What? Oh. Yes.
All right, there's Francesca.
No, it's okay. You're safe, buddy. There. It just sees nothing sometimes.
She's not quite finished. I need to make sure that her sensor is getting enough voltage so that it doesn't sense ghosts all the time. But so far, I'm happy with her. I'm going to mess with her code a little bit, try to add some more sensor features, and then make her a pretty dress. Maybe like a casing made of some cardboard or something soft, so that, you know, gives her a bit of personality. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching.